Hello, everybody. Welcome to Awesome Talk, Season 24, Episode 6 on July 25th, 2025. Welcome, everybody.
What up, buddy?
Oh.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going. It's going. It's been quite a week. Quite a week in media. South Park really killed it this week, man. Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I heard about it, though.
Heard about it? Oh, man.
I heard that there was an episode, and I didn't read about it or anything.
Well, they didn't just... Yeah, right. Like, they didn't just go after him in the cartoon, either. Like, they did, like, a whole promo where he strips down naked in the desert.
Well, wait, so there's, like, way more to this story than just that whole thing. Like, so what happened was, for I don't even know how many years now, Paramount has simultaneously had South Park with Comedy Central. Like, they had a deal together. So then, like, they signed a deal with Paramount several years ago that they would put out X amount of South Park movies and whatever for however long. So, as happening simultaneously, Paramount was going to merger with another company, and it was a monumental merger that would need approval from the government. Then they give $16 million from an absolutely
lawsuit from the 60-minute interview.
Yeah.
Like a lawsuit that's like unwinnable. What it is an opportunity for bribery. That is the illusion of this is a court case, but that's not really what it is. It's a payoff. They paid the government to approve the merger. So, as this is happening, South Park lands a deal to do 50 more South Park episodes worth like $1.5 billion. Okay. So you have to imagine they just bribed the president, and it's the same president that just had Stephen Colbert fired as part of his deal with what was it, CBS, because he sued everybody, and they've been paying him off, and what they get in exchange is usually that they have to show like pro-Trump ads, like that's part of these deals. And because of the timing, people are pretty sure that part of the deal was also that Stephen Colbert gets fired and his show gets canceled. So with all that, you have South Park gets its approval. Right after, almost, they bribe the president to make sure that they're okay. Then South Park puts this episode out. And the best part of it is that, and like, I don't know if everyone caught the joke, but when they are like getting in trouble by Trump on the show, and they're like, oh, part of the settlement is we have to make a bunch of pro-Trump ads. And they're like, well, we don't know how we're going to do that. And then it shows the one that everybody has been sharing around, but it says one of 50.
Right,
and
so
the reason why
they're going to drag him 50
it's
times.
Because it's every single episode that Paramount signed them for. And that's what's funny. It's basically like it's a huge fuck you to Paramount too.
Yeah. It's brilliant. And I can't show the video here because his dick is out, and I mean, you can barely see it, but his dick is out. And at the end, the dick has eyes and it talks to him.
It's horrifyingly realistic.
It really looks like Trump.
It's horrifyingly realistic.
But yeah, 1.5.
Rick, you should be able to but go to a different still shot.
Let's see. I'll see what I can find. Here's one with him with Satan.
Oh, I meant from the ad in the desert.
Okay, I'll see what I can find. There's got to. Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh God,
That's a painful image. That's a painful.
Did they do it with AI or what?
I believe they did, yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks real as fuck. It looks real.
It really does look real.
Yeah.
And it's funny because all he does is post AI, like all the White House Instagram posts his AI memes.
And if you look at him walking through the White House in the episode, you have to pay attention to all the pictures he has in the background hanging up in the White House. There's one of him fucking a sheep.
I've seen the clips. They're funny. Yeah. I was shocked that they that they actually did it. But
yeah, man, they really did it. And apparently there was an argument with Paramount. They weren't going to let them show the dick.
They were going to blur it out.
Penis. They were going to blur the penis out.
That it had gotten to the point where Paramount just sort of had to accept the reality of what they were going to get after this aired. And they just whittled it down to whether or not to blur the dick.
Well, yeah,
just give us that, please. And they were just like, we're not blurring the dick.
And I feel like all media companies are sort of on board with this because I've seen that uncensored clip shared everywhere and nobody's doing a fucking thing about it. I've seen it on Instagram. I've seen it on Facebook with the dick out. And I mean, we're talking about like, it's not like it goes up and like it gets 20 views and then like, like the last one I saw had 774,000 views with the dick out on Facebook. And I feel like a lot of the media is just going fucking 10 toes in right now against Trump because of his bullshit. And I feel like that's sort of a symptom of that.
It was just I wonder what's gonna happen in the next episode. I also wonder if they're going to stick with the joke and actually do 50 ads.
They should. They probably will.
Yeah, they probably will.
They definitely will. Did you see their the interview at the Comic-Con that they did?
So good.
Oh my God. They're like, we're very sorry.
Yeah, we're very sorry. I love the fact that they got paid 1.5 billion. Like most people, when they get paid that kind of money, it's for shitty. But like Trey Parker and Matt Stone really earned this. Like South Park has been on for like 30 fucking years, man. But like imagine being those two guys and you're making the first episode with like construction paper, and now you've arrived at the place where you're getting paid $1.5 billion for 50 episodes. That's wild, man.
And they literally waited until the ink was dry.
Yeah. It's amazing to me that they get that level of creative control.
Yeah.
And I figure those guys would do. They probably wouldn't sign a deal unless they had full creative control and they could do shit like this.
There's a documentary out that shows you what 1 week looks like. Because they put out an episode every week. And they're not written in advance. So there's like a documentary out that shows what that full week is like from one episode to the next. It's really interesting.
That is interesting. Well, I know he was crying and screaming and punching the air when he saw that.
Oh, yeah, the White House put out a statement about it because they're a bunch of children.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, and they were like, South Park hasn't been relevant in 20 years. And I'm like...
What?
Well, you know they hate free speech.
Oh, yeah.
They just got paid $1 billion.
Yeah, they're pretty relevant, I think.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, man, like, when something's been on that long, it does go through ups and downs in popularity.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, did they just get popular again like a fucking rocket after that shit went off, dude. Like, I haven't seen South Park this well represented in media in a long time. Like, everyone. This has to be the most viewed, most hyped episode of South Park that's ever existed.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
At least in a while.
Yeah.
I haven't had cable in so long. I haven't seen it in years.
You don't have streaming? Who still has cable? Does anybody have cable still?
You know what?
What do they stream on? I don't even know.
They stream on HBO. No, Paramount.
And HBO Max.
Oh, and HBO Max. Okay.
Who the fuck is gonna watch that?
HBO?
I don't know. We have all streaming services. I had a cable box.
I'm tired of all these fucking streaming services, man. It's too much. Like,
I agree with you.
Why the fuck do I need like 30 streaming services just to see what the fuck I want?
And here's what's even better. Here's what's even better. The streaming services now, even if you've been a loyal customer for like a decade, they're like, oh, by the way, we're going to start adding commercials unless you give us another $2
Oh my God,
a
yeah,
month.
they started adding commercials to shit you already paid for.
And then they like remove things. It's like, why are you removing anything? You should only be adding things. Like, don't remove shit. What the fuck
Because they don't have the licenses for more than a small period of time.
Yeah, that's sort of the thing.
Dumb.
It's basically like
dumb
renting
too.
a license.
Yeah, well, then you get that subscription service thinking you're going to be able to watch this thing. And then they get rid of it, and then you're like, well, now what? Do I even...
Well, I'll tell you what did help me.
Like,
yeah, Hulu's getting rid of X-Files.
Bullshit.
Yeah, Rick, it's true.
See, they're gonna make everybody go back to the old way.
But then if you get another streaming service, then it'll be on there. You gotta play it smart.
Yeah, they move them around. The best thing you can do these days, I think, is go for the bundle.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Right?
Yeah, but the bundle's a fucking scam too because it's the same company.
Oh, it is a little bit of a scam. I'm not saying it's not. 3 different
services like Hulu and Disney.
Right, but here's the thing,
right? They're owned by the same fucking company, but they're going to charge you separate fees to watch.
Yeah.
Like,
you're 100% right. I get it.
It's two totally different types of content, though.
Oh,
like Hulu plays like actual. Well, that's their argument.
And then you watch.
I mean, I agree with you.
Like movies and TV shows are so fucking different on both platforms, right? Like, get the fuck out of here. It's the same shit.
Well,
but they have their own like shows.
Actual Disney is mostly Disney movies and Disney shows, like in cartoons, like Snow White and shit like that. And Hulu is more like TV shows that are on TV right now, like Bob's Burgers.
I love Bob's Burgers.
God, I love Bob's Burgers.
Me too.
I'm so tired of it all. Like it's
I
just
agree.
so scammy at this point.
It is a little, and there's always a workaround. But the problem is like I always hoped it would never get like cable, and like now I feel like I'm halfway there, money wise. Like they just turned everything back into cable. I had a cable box up until a few months ago, and then I realized I could save like $80 a month if I just got rid of it. Like I didn't even know how the fuck to turn it on. Like I haven't turned on a cable box in so long that I don't even like. The only reason I had it was because it came with a Verizon bundle.
I had it by accident.
Yeah, and if you got the bundle, it was actually cheaper to get that with the cable than to get internet without cable. And I was like, okay, then just give me the fucking cable box then. I don't care. I just don't want to pay as much. So then they give you the cable, and then they changed the deal 2 years later, and it's like, if you don't have cable, now it's cheaper. And I'm like, all right, then take your fucking cable box back. I don't need this stupid thing. I don't even know how this works. So I can watch all your weird dystopian commercials on TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
TV commercials are rough. Like internet commercials are different, I feel like, but if you watch like traditional television and a commercial comes on, it is so fucking weird.
Hulu commercials are just as bad, man. I fucking hate that shit. Like, what am I paying for?
Right.
Like, why is there commercials on any service that you're paying for?
But it's like $2 more per month to get it without the ads.
Right.
It's all a scam. I agree.
All of it.
But I'm like, at this point, I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I don't want ads. I don't want to see ads. I want to watch whatever I want to watch. I want to watch John Oliver's Smiling Friends and maybe a little bit of The Housewives and some sports. And so I'll pay for 3 streaming services and without ads. At least with HBO Max, you can pay for the year and you don't have to worry about it for the month.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had HBO in I don't even know how long.
But not even HBO has like they have their hub, so you could watch like all of the Adult Swim, and you can watch Studio Ghibli. You can watch like all the DC movies and shows. I don't know, but I don't know anybody my age or below my age that has a cable box.
Yeah.
Or even older than me, I don't know anybody that has a cable box anymore.
Yeah, like I said, we
Still
had
paying
one,
for
but
it.
I didn't know how it worked. Like there was a rare occasion, maybe once or twice over the years, where like something was on TV, and like even then, like you can just log into your Verizon account online and watch cable through that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't need the cable box; it's just a useless piece of shit in your house.
Honestly, I'm probably going back to pirating because I'm just so fucking tired of it. Like I don't care anymore.
Well, I said that recently. I was like, they're pushing everybody back to the old way.
Pirate shit all the time.
Like this is why pirating was what it was in the early 2000s, because everything got too expensive, everything got unfairly expensive and out of control.
I don't think
and it was
that's
like, fuck
why. I
it.
think it was just like, oh, hey, I can just get this thing.
Well, I think it's maybe a combination of both. I think it's a combination of both.
Well, pirating, like, I don't know how it originally started, but how I used to use it was to get things that weren't available anywhere else.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure.
Have access to things that were so stupid expensive that why the fuck am I going to pay this for like one use? You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like that.
But there's websites now too you can stream from for free, so you don't have to go through the pirating part. Because the problem with pirating nowadays is that, like, I mean, it was the same back then, but it's worse now. Is they trace you so much easier nowadays than they used to be able to. But if you're just streaming off of some site, oh, I don't know, man. I stumbled across this and it was here. I don't know.
As long as you're not uploading, they don't give a shit.
Not true anymore.
They only look at the uploading traffic. They can't.
That used to be the case.
Traffic.
Now they follow everything.
And legally, they can't do anything about something that you download. They can only legally do anything to you if you give that thing away.
Okay, so why do you think that though?
Because that's the law.
That's
that's how it's worded. That's what the only thing they care about is if you're trying to give something free that doesn't belong to you to somebody else.
But what if you're giving it to yourself? Isn't that illegal too?
It's fine to have backups of software,
Oh, I'm not talking about software. I'm talking about media.
videos, anything. You're allowed to have backups of anything.
See, I remember the old argument that because they were like what the fuck is it called? Like
Because
bits and
they
pieces
can't
of
prove
video.
that you didn't own it at one point. That's the
Right,
thing.
right. Except the problem with your cable service now is that if you download something, they trace it, and now you get an angry letter in the mail and a pink.
That's
piece
only
of
because
paper.
you're torrenting and you're uploading. You're not
Even when you're not
uploading.
uploading now, they do it.
Nah, never
It used to be
happens.
It has happened. It's happened in my house before.
Nah, I don't believe it. You had to be uploading for that to happen. I'm telling you.
No, not uploading. And not only that,
Do you
they
use
listed
torrent?
what
do you
they
use for
listed
torrents?
what was downloaded on the paperwork.
What do you use for torrents?
I don't use anything anymore.
Hmm?
I don't use anything anymore. It's been a little while. But I used to use back in the day. I used to really love Kazaa.
Yeah.
And then Pirate Bay keeps coming and going and coming and going. Hard to stop it.
Yeah. Unless you limit it to like less than 5 kilobytes a second, they're gonna come after you.
And you should use a VPN too if you can.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely use a VPN.
that way they're like, hey, this guy's downloading in Sweden somewhere. Like, wrong.
And the other thing is, if you don't upload a whole thing, like if you only upload like a sliver of it, they're really not allowed to do anything to you. You have to actually upload like a whole file for them to
Yeah.
really come after you.
They suck.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
I can't get this Trump PSA up anywhere, and I was thinking about it. I probably shouldn't play it anyway, even if I find a censored version of it. It's probably not a good idea because we could get flagged for that. What were you gonna say, Kristen? I'm sorry.
Probably get
I
sued
didn't
by
know.
now.
Just saw that they're talking about possibly pardoning Ghislaine.
Yeah,
I mean, that was obviously going to happen.
yeah,
You mean his friend?
yeah. His
Yeah,
friend,
his girl?
friend that he doesn't know,
His best
Yeah.
friend that he doesn't know.
that he doesn't know. Yeah, this
His
is never gonna
favorite
go
girl
away.
boss.
It is never going to go away, by the way. Like, this is not only is this the end of him, this might be the end of the Republican Party. Because you're
It
watching
really
them
doesn't matter
scramble.
if they give her any level of that, because they've already subpoenaed the records, which will probably be tampered with. But if by some miracle they're not, they didn't need her. They already have the files. 300 gigs of files.
But she's a witness.
They said they couldn't release him because there's
Well, now that
Yeah,
they're
they
in
got
subpoena,
everything.
they don't have a
Stuff in there.
choice. Now they have to fucking release them.
Yeah.
it's gonna be heavily redacted because
No,
yeah.
they it was a subpoena for raw, unedited, untouched files is what the subpoena is for. The
So what
way
do they
that it
do-
happened.
What do they do if they do redact it though and say, "Oops"?
Well, so this
Well,
is what
there's-
happened.
there's
So
abuse material on there, so I don't think they can. Like, there's child pornography in those files, according to what the attorney
They
general
can't
said.
they can't release it to the public, but they can release it to Congress.
Yeah,
it's being
for
released.
review,
what
for
what
legal
happened
reasons.
was the Republicans, a lot of Republicans actually were like demanding that there be a floor vote because there were the votes for them to subpoena the Department of Justice for all of the files. Mike Johnson was going to call a recess a week early. Literally no votes. Nothing could happen. Dead government. So that way he could avoid this vote being pushed onto the floor. So there was a committee hearing before the recess was going to start. It was for something completely different, like just a million miles away from anything Jeffrey Epstein related. As that meeting was about to end, a Democrat put in an amendment, and the amendment was to subpoena all of the records. And the speaker did not know what the fuck to do because he knows that Mike Johnson does not want this vote. So he fucking panicked. And then he called a recess of the committee hearing. And they were like, what the fuck is going on? Like, when someone puts in an amendment, we vote on it. That's the rules. They left the fucking room. They came back and there was nothing else they could do. They had to take that vote. They took the vote. The nays were so low that the first time around that I watched it, I could not hear any. The yays were obvious, and he said the nays had it, and the whole fucking room like started laughing because of how utterly insane it was. So they asked for a regular vote, and the vote was 8-2. 8-2, I think, or 8. Was it 8-2 or 8-6?
8-2, I believe.
8-2 or 8-6. I don't remember. But the point here is it was a mix of Republicans and Democrats that both did that. And Mike Johnson was fucking furious that they figured out a loophole because that recess was just about to start and they would have been gone. They were even instructing those fucking representatives. This is what you say to your constituents when they try to talk to you about the Jeffrey Epstein files. Point out this thing about Obama. Tell them about this thing about Hillary Clinton. Tell them that gas is so much cheaper and that's what they should be focused on. That they were literally getting instructions on what to say to people that were pissed off at them.
Gas is cheaper where?
Yeah, where?
Well,
Well, according to
Donald
Trump, it's
Trump,
$1.97.
yeah.
Where?
Yeah, where's that happening? Somebody online was just like, yeah, you show me where gas is $1.97 and I'll give you $20,000 right now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, $1.97.
Maybe on like a military base or something.
Listen, I just gotta say
Somewhere.
It's nice to see MAGA kind of waking up, but this is their fault. Like, I just want you guys to know that this is what he thinks of you. Like, he looks at you and he says, oh, I can just say whatever and you guys will go along with it because that's how it's always been.
I don't feel bad for those people anymore. I
No,
don't.
not at all.
I feel like
No.
anyone with a fully formed, fully
Brain.
developed frontal lobe would have looked at the pictures of them together and be like, oh, they're friends. They seem really close. And when you're friends with someone, I feel like you know what they're doing. There's no
Right.
not knowing. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you use logic, it's like, well, he probably knew what was going on. Maybe that's not the worst part of it, but there's
Yeah.
a high likelihood he's probably involved.
Yeah,
Like at some point, I feel like that's just common sense. Like that's.
I mean, there are girls that literally came from Mar-a-Lago.
They were
Yeah.
probably paying Trump to use his property to do all that shit. Like maybe he wasn't involved, but he was probably getting money from it.
I think it's 100%
I
involved.
think so too.
1,000%.
I mean, that
1,000%,
is involvement, but
Yeah,
like,
no, I know what you're saying. I
don't think he was directly pulling girls.
Oh no,
you know,
I think he was
traffic,
100% pulling.
But I think she was doing all that. But he was
They have-
definitely
they have
supplying
transcripts.
a venue to do it.
Yeah.
Well, did you see the deposition where they asked in 2010 they deposed Jeffrey Epstein and they asked him
Oh, yeah.
to talk about his relationship with Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What is your relationship with Donald Trump and underage or minor girls?" And he said, "I plead the fifth. I'm not answering this question."
Yeah. There's people. There's girls who
Should you even
testified
be
against
allowed?
Donald Trump.
Should you be allowed to plead the fifth in a situation like that?
It's your right to.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's such a slimy fuck.
In that
too, man.
that court case that Donald Trump was in, didn't he plead the fifth like 65 times?
Yeah, something,
something
like
like
that.
that.
Yeah. I agree with Pat though. Why are you allowed to plead the fifth in it with a question like that? Like there should be a yes or no answer to that. Like considering the weight that it holds.
The weirdest part about it was that the question was worded really poorly. So he asked, have you and Donald Trump ever been socializing or whatever in a setting where there were underage girls present? And it's weird because there's a lot of underage girls. Like he had a daughter. she's probably in the room sometimes. Like he could
Yeah,
have. It was like a weird question because if you said, well, yeah, he has a daughter and she's around sometimes, like that
Yeah.
would have felt honest, but to immediately go to pleading the fifth means that you sort of immediately thought of something nefarious.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably because when they do a deposition, both parties have to agree to what questions are being asked. So they probably had very specific, very, this we're going to get the information. This is a yes or no question. But the other attorney was probably like, no, you can't ask that. And then the judge was like, okay, cool, yeah, can't ask that. Sorry, it's too incriminating. It's self-incriminating.
Yeah.
But I mean, even if you look at that deposition, it's just, to me, it's also very clear.
Yeah.
Like it's very black and white. I don't understand how people can look at that and say, well, there's nuance. It's like, no,
There's no nuance.
he's a slime ball. He's
Yeah, there's
sus.
you're looking
Like-
real hard to find nuance in
Yeah,
that
you got to be really.
situation.
Yeah, you need a
Yeah,
microscope to find nuance.
But it's like the man talked about his daughter. Like we all
Yeah.
heard how he talked about his daughter. We
If
heard how he
any
talks
other
about
man
women.
on Earth said and did the things that he did, no one would have any question about the validity of it.
Well,
because
that
it's this
part
fucking
I don't actually
Yeah, I
agree
don't know
with
about
that part.
that.
You know what the hell I mean.
That's
If
absolutely untrue.
if Joe Biden were up there and this was happening, do you think that it would like?
Yes,
it would be going
because it did
differently?
happen with Joe Biden. It did. It happened to Joe Biden. Someone accused him of sexual assault. I said I don't want to vote for a
I'm
president.
talking about, yeah, but I'm talking about
and
trafficking children.
everybody
Listen to me.
blamed
No,
her.
No, I'm talking about trafficking girls with this much evidence and trying to hide it to this degree. I feel like that there would be no like people would look at those behaviors and they would go, "This is the behavior of a guilty person." Do you get what I'm saying? Like if at this point you're still like he didn't do anything wrong, I don't know what is left. It reminds me of that Dave Chappelle skit where like he was like, what would I need to see? What would you need to show me in order for me to believe that R. Kelly is guilty? And he lists all these insane fucking things that would need to happen for it to be. That's what I see MAGA doing with Trump sometimes. Some of them. Others are turning on him bad.
Did you see Hunter Biden's interview?
I didn't, but it looked funny.
He literally gave the recipe to make crack cocaine. It was kind of funny.
So, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Listen, I've always said he's not in charge of anything. He's a crackhead.
That's exactly right.
He's
Yeah.
a crackhead.
Yeah, he's a
Why-
crackhead.
Like,
Yeah.
of
It makes
course,
no difference to me.
No, it makes no difference. Let him. He could do crack all he wants for all I care. He's not in charge of anything.
Yeah, right. And he's not trying to influence anything.
No.
That's the other point here. Like the reason why Trump's kids get shit for being cokeheads is because they sit on Twitter all fucking day influencing shit to millions of fucking people. Hunter, I feel like he wished he could just climb into a doghouse somewhere and just disappear for 5 fucking years.
He just wants
And
to do crack.
And bang hookers.
And bang hookers.
I'm fine with it, dude. As long as you're not hurting anybody, you can do all the drugs you want. I don't give a shit.
Where do you see all this like MAGA backlash? Because everything that I'm seeing from Republicans seems to be like just doubling down.
There's a combination going on. I'd say it's about half and half at this point.
So there's quite a few senators and congressmen who are now saying, oh, there's another interesting thing that happened. So when that story came out from, what was it? Wall Street Journal, Washington Post, I don't even know who. That showed that, like, it didn't show it, but it said that Donald Trump had like written a letter for Jeffrey Epstein's birthday or whatever and described it.
Yeah.
And then he said he was going to sue them. Now, the interesting thing about that is that publication is owned by the same guy who owns Fox News. Now, This is real interesting because that was clearly meant as an expose. And then after he threatened to sue, Rupert Murdoch doubled down the next day and was like, we are more than happy to go to trial over this. We are ready. So, but this is what's really interesting. During this entire time, Trump just denies that, like, he wrote that. He did not write that. He never wrote that, like, I'm going to sue them. But nobody ever said, well, then just show us the letter if it's true. They never did that. They just kept saying it's not true.
Oh, this is so good.
So JD Vance goes and has a meeting with Rupert Murdoch. Nobody knows what it's about. And JD Vance comes out online and goes, why don't they just release the letter then if they have it? That dude is getting ready to become president, man. That is a long con.
The Please guy?
Yeah.
Have you said please today?
Please.
Have you thanked your enemies yet? You know? So you see dissidents coming from the vice president is what you're saying.
There's
Jerry Curl Vance.
dissidents everywhere.
There
Everywhere.
is.
When you have Marjorie Taylor Greene coming out and saying that it's fucked up if you don't release these files, like, that takes a lot to make her turn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you've been spouting that this needs to happen for however long now, and now you just backpedal, imagine how your fan base is going to look at you.
And that's what's happening.
These people have, particular pockets.
There
of
were
fan
people
bases.
posting videos on YouTube of them burning their red hats in like a pile in their backyard.
Yeah, I love it, man.
But
I just want
go
them
ahead,
to
Rick.
consider. I just want them to just consider. Look how hard he's lying to you about this. He's lying to you about everything like that. Because the MAGA that's having a hard time letting it go. They're just like, President, dear, like you see them post on Twitter. They call him Sir. It's so fucked up. And they're like, can you mute? And they're like, President, Sir, I think it would be of the utmost importance for you to release these files because we're starting to lose faith out here. And it's like, guys, he's fucking lying to you. He's lying to you about everything. Everything. Right down to trans people and everything.
Yeah, you name
Just look
it.
at Jerry Curl Vance here. Which way do I got to point? This way? Yeah.
I do want to say, I know these people don't believe, like, when you said that he's lying about everything, they don't believe that. I feel like that meme, that fucking
But they're
King of the
getting
Hill meme, where it's like, if those kids could read, they'd be very upset.
But like watching like Candace Owens turn is really weird.
She's been turning for a minute, though.
She has been,
Yeah.
She's starting to wake up. But she's got a ways to go still. But you can see she's starting to wake up. A lot of the podcast bros who should have shut the fuck up in the first place because they're all idiots. Like Schultz and all the guys in his show. That fucking, like all those guys who'd be working at Target if it wasn't for Joe Rogan.
Looks like Josh is in this Facebook chat and my mother is in
Josh
there.
is also is back in the Twitch chat as well. What's up?
I didn't even see it.
Welcome. Good to see everybody. Jerry Curl Vance. Somebody got deported for having this on their phone or something like it. Am I wrong? Am I making that up?
They were stopped at the airport
Yeah,
because
denied entry.
Oh, because they had one of the bald ones. They had a bald Vance. There's an Instagram page called The Daily Vance. It's one of my favorite things ever. And they just every day they post.
Oh my God.
And the thing is, the history books are going to fuck it up. I can barely remember what this guy looks like in real life anymore.
I just thought of the greatest idea. This is $1 billion money-making idea. This is so good. I don't even know if I should say it publicly. It's the best idea I've ever had in my life. You know how Pokemon Go was such a huge fucking thing?
Yes.
Did Pokemon Go have AR where you hold your camera up and you can like see it in real life in your phone? Okay, guys. We have a Pokemon Go game, but it's little JD Vance's, all the different ones and all the different memes, and you go around finding him. He's like sitting on top of a garbage can, but he's only like 6 inches tall, and he just is all around. He's all over your town, and you got to go and search for him.
Oh my God, that's a great idea.
That's the best idea.
He's all over your town.
Make that into an app.
That would be the
Yeah.
best idea.
Yeah. But the Daily Vance nails it I think this is actually probably from them, but I don't want to say that definitively, but let me see if I could find more of the Daily Vance because it is the best.
I gotta look them up.
Why can't I make this go away? Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh, I'm on it. Am I on it? I might be on it. What the hell? Yeah, I'm on the Daily Vance. How come I can't Oh, hold the fuck on. Here we go.
You should have the daily cruise.
I know, right?
Hmm.
You know what? You just inspired me. You and the Daily Vance just inspired me. I'm not sure if I'm going to make this come. Oh, I know what I got to do. Oh, here we go. The Daily Vance. Oh, these are great. Here, I'm just going to just show you guys. You just...
Oh my god.
All the great Vances here. Ah, they want me to log in. I'm not going to do that right now.
The strawberry one is great.
Oh my god, so good, right? Hold on, I'll see if I can actually get to it so it works. But they post videos of him like flying on couches and shit.
No.
And like
Some of these are great.
it's great.
There's one if you scroll down and it's what's Jeff Bezos' new wife's name in her wedding dress, but her boobs are bald shady fans.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
That's really
Wow, did you
great.
guys ever see what JD Vance looks like underneath all the hair?
I don't want to know what he actually looks like, to be honest.
Oh my god,
I know,
it's
right? I just want
This
to live
is how
the
I
dream.
remember him now. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna try and Photoshop a picture of him. And this picture is mind blowing. I've
What the
I've
fuck
never
is that one?
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Oh man.
The bald spot, dude. I love the Daily Vance.
That's like NFT Vance right there.
Oh, no shit, right? They posted something recently, and I don't know if it was, I can't tell if it's a joke or not, but apparently they got a message from JD Vance about one of their posts, and he wrote, "This is the best one yet," and they were like, "What the fuck?"
That's awesome. That's what I hope happens to you with your Ted Cruz posts.
What, like Ted Cruz figures it out?
Like,
Here we go.
like one day he's like, "Remember that guy on Twitter? I miss that guy." I haven't seen that in a while.
He wants to be president so bad.
So bad. There we go.
Oh
He's
my
gotta say
god.
peace.
These old pictures of JD Vance are stunning.
Did you guys see the JD Vance run?
No.
The JD Vance run video? Oh! You brace yourself, Sarah. You remember the run at Disney World that he did?
Yeah, I didn't. I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm disabled. It's like seemed like a
Yeah,
normal.
but that wasn't a disabled run. That was a JD Vance run.
No, I gotta see this.
No. The Glob Monster.
JD Vance running. JD Vance's bizarre diaper dash.
Oh.
Hold on. I don't know if this is gonna resonate. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Look at how he's running.
Looks like he shit himself. Yeah.
Yeah. When they said diaper dash, I don't think he's looking for a diaper for his kid. It's like he shat himself.
He's like
Brooke stood on
he's
one.
turtling and he's got to get to a bathroom immediately.
Here we go again. This is. I guess you can watch this in VR because. There he goes. There it is.
Why is he running like that?
Yeah, that's a question. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I might catch some hate for this. I feel like a lot of millennials run like that.
I don't know why that's so funny, but yes, I can see that.
whenever I see specifically a millennial, not Gen X, not Gen Z, but a millennial run at anywhere, it's very odd.
Doing the Naruto run with the arms out.
They just don't know how to. It's like their arms aren't moving right with their legs,
It's
and
like
they don't know how to.
uncalibrated, like dainty, weird.
Yeah, it's very uncalibrated.
Like.
Yeah, it's just uncalibrated.
Like they don't know how to use their own bodies. That's what.
That's what I was just gonna say.
That makes sense.
It feels like they're in a.
Like you know those kids in school who hit like a weird growth spurt and then they were kind of all just like langy and like
Here's a slow one.
just lanky and uncoordinated because they didn't know their body
Sure.
yet.
Right, yeah.
That's what all of them remind me of.
Yeah,
Just
all
like
the
it just
time.
stayed like that and they never got past that point.
Sure.
Oh, he has kids. I forget that. Oof.
He's got kids and an unwhite wife.
Did you say unwhite?
Unwhite wife.
You could say brown. She's brown. She's where's she
Unwhite?
from?
Unwhite.
Was she white and then she became unwhite? Or
Considering what he's involved in, I expect him. You would think he'd be a whites only kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like he's President Trump's vice president, guys. Like, am I crazy here? Like, but I heard his wife is very liberal, so I don't know how that works.
I mean, he was too at one point.
Was he? He was liberal.
There's
He
also a
hated
lot of
Trump.
rumors that they basically fight constantly. Like at
Yeah.
Disney World, people said that they were fighting at the restaurant.
Yeah. Maybe it's about this run.
Dude, what do you think, JD?
She's like, don't run like that. Don't run in public anymore. You embarrass the whole family.
What do you think JD Vance eats from his Disney World vacation? Do you think he gets those like Mickey Mouse ice creams with the
I was
ears?
just gonna say the Mickey Mouse ice creams and he eats the ears first, definitely.
Yeah.
But who wouldn't do that? I mean,
I know. What are
Let's
you
be
gonna do? Eat between the ears?
eat the face first. If I see somebody eat the face first, I'm gonna have a lot of questions.
You going against the flat side?
Yeah,
and you
like
eat
oh
inward,
no, you're eating from like the cone up.
or like the nose in?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird.
It's like the people that eat hot dogs from the middle. Why did you do that?
Who does that?
That's
Oh
like
my
rage
God.
bait. That's what that
Right?
is. You're just trolling everybody around you if you do something like that.
Ridiculous.
Right, you're in
Eating
public
a-
and you're just.
Eating a
What you-
glizzy like a sandwich.
What do you eat? Like an ear of corn?
Well, you can't
Round
just
this?
eat the middle because now you have two hot dogs.
Now you have two hot dogs. I was just gonna say that. You're right. You got two small hot. You got two cocktail wieners in each
Just
hand.
break it in half.
Break it in half and have two hot dogs. What do you need to bite it first for? So stupid.
Oh man.
A burger, you only have one choice. You can't start in the middle again unless you go against the flat side.
That's
You could like fold it and then
You can just go face
Oh.
first downward.
eat the middle.
Yeah, yeah. That's.
But honestly, you're just rage baiting people by doing that. Like, what are you doing? Just eat it normally. You don't have to be crazy.
And there are some hot dogs you can't eat the middle first. Like if you got like a big chili cheese dog and you bite through the middle, all the chili cheese is gonna slop through and fall to the ground.
I mean, it's gonna slop through anything anyway.
No, you can hold it up like a pipe and just let it all slide into your mouth.
Jesus.
Gross.
What?
But if it's in two pieces, good luck.
That's the
Now you gotta balance two
pipe
hot dogs.
Lizzie.
Yeah.
God.
If I see somebody doing that, I'm calling the police too.
Josh said that,
I'm
that
at-
JD Vance running looks like a Charmin commercial.
I feel like he's the type that
He's
would get
the
like
bear
a Dole
coming out of
Whip.
the woods.
Yeah.
Someone eats a slice of pizza and they fold it and bite at the middle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think the slow motion makes it look worse than it is.
I don't think so. I think it's just showing us reality for what it is. Look at this. I don't care how much you speed this up. Something's wrong with this.
It looks like you're showing the gorilla tank at a zoo.
He runs like his name is Vance and he has his balls taped to his ass.
Like
You're
this is
either
the
na-
same type of footage when like a gorilla gets like a baby inside the cage in the zoo. This is the same
Yeah.
type of footage you get.
This is how Harambe happens.
Yeah.
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 Oh my God, imagine if Harambe never died and JD Vance is Harambe.
What?
We have to get this conspiracy theory to get full steam. Listen, if there's people that believe that the president's a fucking lizard, then I don't think that my conspiracy theory is way off.
That JD Vance is Harambe?
Yes.
This guy wrote, I want to see a race between JD and Josh Hawley. He's another one who can't run. I think he's another millennial. He can't run. Watching Josh Hawley run is also strange and weird.
It's just
It's
not
like
the way.
it's like they don't know what to do with their arms.
No, it's just not the way I
know what you mean.
a straight heterosexual, like pure heterosexual cisgendered man runs.
This is not how you imagine that being, is what you're saying.
Mm-mm. I'm not trying
No.
to shame anybody, but it's giving bisexual. It's a very bisexual.
100%. 100%.
A
Yeah.
bisexual.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
say
there's
it.
bisexual
It's
vibes
a
here.
bisexual run.
Yeah.
It's an
He's
uncommitted.
got a
run.
bisexual butt.
Somebody wrote he's queen of the beta male club.
Oh no.
Oh man.
I won't say beta male, but definitely a little bisexual, which is totally fine. If
Sure.
anything, it'd make him cooler.
That's the thing. It's fine if you just say it. It's not fine if you rally against the LGBTQ community and then run like this.
How
So
long
his
ago?
left hand does have a little sachet to it.
He's sashaying a little.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. But and then they
Little
also
banky.
took the bisexuals out of the oh my God, what's the name? The Stonewall Monument. They took them off
Okay.
the
Yeah.
how? So I don't know. This theory tracks.
He would be so much cooler if he came out like that.
He would.
But he'd have to change his politics completely. Like he wouldn't have to. You know what I'm saying? He would.
Yeah.
Everything would change in a heartbeat.
You call it like bicentennial or some dumb shit.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. He's gonna give it. He's gonna one more run. Somebody wrote.
It's
what's the
real
issue
weird
here?
to merge.
Yeah, look at his left
Harambe.
hand when he right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. He's got it out a little.
He's got
bit,
the little.
yeah.
He's got the
Yeah,
little.
it's holding it out.
I
a
just
little.
would like
knuckle.
you guys to know that the Harambe and the JD Vance eyes line up. There's some traction to my conspiracy theory already.
Wait. What do you mean? How do you know that?
Because I'm photoshopping them together.
Oh, when are we going to show that?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
It's
It's on its way.
a lot.
One more from the Daily Vance. Here we go.
What's with all the couches?
Because he
Like-
fucks couches.
What do you mean?
You don't remember that?
I don't think he knows.
How the fuck would anybody know
Lucky
he
you.
fucks couches?
It was like all over. Even somebody he debated was like, sorry you have to get off the couch to come debate me.
I never heard. But how did anybody find out that he fucks couches? First of all,
Didn't he
I think
write
was
it in
in
his book?
college or something like some one of his college friends said it, or he wrote a lot of stuff in his book.
That's a wild thing to write about yourself.
Well, lived a wild life.
I fuck
He's a
couches.
wild kind of guy.
The false rumor about get out
It's a
of
rumor.
here. Get out of here. The false rumor about JD Vance having sex with a
Do you
couch
think
started
JD
circulating.
Vance? Do you think JD Vance wrote this?
It's definitely something a bisexual would do.
Started circulating online after an X user made a satirical post about it on July 15th, 2024. The post, which was meant as a joke, I think that's presumable, presumptuous, falsely claimed that Vance's 2016 memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, included a passage describing a sexual encounter involving an inside-out latex glove shoved between two couch cushions. That's specific.
That's more like trisexual because you'll just try anything.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Is he in a poly relationship with a couch and his wife?
Do you know like the kind of work that would have to go into dragging two couches? He says it's between the cushions.
The logistics of it and
It's
is
just
it
not
a
worth it.
leather couch or is it one of those like scratchy couches?
Yeah, but if you're humping a,
fabric?
One of those
a-
scratchy couches.
like the ones that they had in the 80s.
Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, well, everybody follow the Daily Vance because it's worth it every day. We got to go to our break, guys.
I mean, that's just like a good reason never to sit on somebody's couch ever again.
Yeah,
Or-
for real.
Oh, I don't want to
Knowing that there's people fucking couches out there.
Yeah.
His wife's
Yeah.
all like, no one wants to come over anymore. What did you do?
Nobody wants to sit on the couch.
People bring their own chairs like they're going to the beach. I'll sit on this.
No thanks, I'll stand.
You have to stand for dinner. I'm not going to sit on anything around here.
Mm-mm.
Josh says that's why they put plastic on the couches.
Oh god.
All right, you guys, I'm going to mute you all. We're going to go on break because it's our break time. It's good. This is a good moment. It's a good moment to take a break. Guys, we'll be right back.
it's hard to get up and pretend we aren't all melting in a cesspool of multiplying nightmarish horrors. Take a breath. We'll sift through this together. Tune into Awesome Talk every Friday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern on Twitch.
Okay, hey, welcome. Welcome back, y'all. Back from the Daily Vance. Sarah and Kristen are both frozen.
Yo.
Oh,
I'm back. I was just getting my Stanley.
yeah. Dude, fucking Walmart had to recall like 800,000 fucking water bottles because two people went blind.
What?
Yeah.
Blind? What do you mean blind?
They
what?
went blind from
don't tell me
something in the water bottle.
Are they drinking lead or something?
That's a
Probably.
good question. Hold on.
What could make you blind by drinking it?
Let's see here. Dude, I wasn't far off. Walmart recalls 850,000 water bottles after two consumers. Huh? It shot up in their eyeballs. What do you mean it shot up in their eyeballs? Okay. Listen, there's so much context missing from here. Water bottles after two consumers suffer vision loss from ejecting lids.
Oh. What?
That's crazy.
Why is there gas building up in that bottle so much?
Yeah, right. Why is that why is that bottle shooting people?
Yeah, there's something shady going on there.
Like, it's wild, man, because when you said, oh, is there lead in the water bottle? Like, that's my immediate thought. I'm like, oh, you went blind from some chemical that's not that it exploded and the lid hit you in the
Who the fuck would
eyeballs.
think a water bottle's exploding?
Right, exactly. Why would you protect your eyes from that?
There's no carbonation in there. So, they're not supposed
Nothing
to.
happening with the Stanley, I'll tell you that.
It's like the lady that sued McDonald's because the coffee was too hot.
You should be able to shake a water bottle a million fucking times and it'll never explode
right.
on you.
Well, yeah,
There's no transfer of anything happening there.
Yeah, it should be safe. Should always be safe. Nobody thinks to themselves, oh, I got to protect my eyes from this. I got a water bottle. Look out.
What kind of water bottle was this?
How much do you even sue for losing your sight?
Here it is.
For everything they have.
So it had that kind of that sort of cap on it. I could see how it would explode off.
Or is it like a thermos?
Yeah, it's kind of like a thermos, I guess.
So,
Two people suffered permanent vision loss after being struck in the eye.
was it hot coffee or something they were putting in it?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what CNBC has to say here. That's because when a consumer attempts to open the bottle after food, carbonated beverages, or perishable beverages such as juice or milk are stored inside over time, the lid can eject forcefully.
Well, yeah, duh. Okay.
Okay, but hold on a minute now. Just wait. Hold up. Okay. Oh my God. If you got seltzer in there, I can understand there being a buildup. If you got milk in there, that means you've let it go bad and it's fermenting and it's farting into your water bottle.
Exactly.
Sooner or later, anything's going to explode.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
You ever seen a milk jug in like the garbage can? Like
it's all swelled up.
I squeeze my milk gallon and then I put the cap back on it before I put it in the recycling bin because it always inflates back up to normal size.
Right.
And if you don't, it fucking explodes outside.
Right, because that methane or whatever the fuck it is in the
Who
fermented milk.
knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
Why would you put milk in
Why would you put food? It said food.
food or milk in a 64
Who knows what
ounce
people
water
do,
bottle?
man? People do.
People
some...
just loading this up with pea soup.
Ugh.
They go for a run and they're sucking down pea soup. Oh, why is my pea soup exploding? I don't know. Maybe it's just 102 degrees out here.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
The only thing I put in Stanley's water and the liquid IV.
Yeah. This is the Ozark Trail 64-ounce stainless steel insulated water bottles.
That's a lot of room for liquid.
Yeah. It's a lot of ounces. You can put you can put half a pot of chicken soup in there.
Yep. Put a whole
Yeah.
crock pot in there.
Yeah. You need like one of those bubble tea straws.
Oh,
you can
yeah.
You can suck the meat chunks up through the straw. You can suck up the noodles and the carrot hunks.
How do you even get it in there? You have to use like a funnel or something.
Yeah, you gotta stomp it in with your foot.
You don't hear like hissing or anything before
That's
like,
right.
this thing explodes in your face.
Here's the problem with that, Pat. Once you hear the hissing, it's already too late. You gotta run. You gotta abandon it.
Probably left it in the car. Like a
Groaning.
bomb.
Like if your water bottle starts to sound like that submarine that exploded, you gotta get out of the way.
You hear the creaks and crunches.
Yeah,
of-
right.
Just bending.
And you're like, man, it really smells like chicken noodle soup in here.
Oof. Oof. Well,
You know, it's always an interesting effect. You ever get like soup from the Chinese place, and like it's in that container, and then you take it out of the microwave and you swish it around, and it gets like
Yeah,
that vacuum, and it like sucks it in.
yeah.
oh.
That's some weird shit.
In the
It's
plastic
It's just
container?
physics, but you know. Yeah.
Josh says, I want to do an experiment. I want to get one of those and see how long it takes them to explode. I wonder where you get these now. Because Walmart can't be selling them anymore, but there's got to be people eBaying them. Like, hell, do you want the famous exploding thermos? I got one that I didn't return.
They hold them in the back just for the people who ask for them.
Yeah, but you got like sign a waiver.
Like you didn't
Like,
buy
we'll
this here.
At your own risk.
We'll sell this to you, but just know you're gonna shoot your eye out.
You're liable for any damages.
Hey, Mom, how's it going? No worries. I don't know what the fuck this ad is. This is awful. Fucking ads coming. Oh, is that an ad? I don't even know if it's an ad. I can't tell. But what I love about this article, and tell me if this bothers you guys sometimes. I get it sometimes, but at the end of it, it's like the Associated Press reached out to Walmart for further comments on Friday. I'm just kind of like, I don't have any questions. Like, what more comments can be made?
I mean, I feel like the Associated Press is always going to get to the bottom of it. So,
Yeah.
if they have
Like,
to ask more questions.
If you're Walmart, what more do you have to say about this? Yeah, so we got these water bottles, as you know, where people can return them for, for all their money back, as you know. Sorry. I don't know. Like, what the fuck do you want? Sorry? Like, Walmart didn't make the water bottles.
Sorry about your eye.
Sorry, yeah. Who's to even blame for this, man? Is Walmart to blame? I don't think Walmart's to
feel
blame.
like-
Walmart.
I feel like it's customer error on this at this point.
It has to be. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
what
but
the
yeah, but
fuck were
everything
you
needs to
putting in
be
that thing?
everything needs to be idiot proof though. And if it's not, it's your fault.
Yeah, but at what point does that stop?
At
Remember,
no point.
Back in the day, that was never a thing. It's have common sense. And
Here's the other
fucking-
thing. Here's the other thing.
Rick,
The
I sent
warning
you. I
label-
sent you a picture on Facebook. I made it Butter Vance.
Butter
He's
Vance?
just hanging.
Wait, what's a
Oh.
Butter Vance?
He's just
gotta see
hanging.
it.
I gotta make him buttery, which I didn't do yet.
Oh. Okay. Butter.
He-
Hold on. All right, let me
He
get this.
does have a sheen to him.
That's true. I just added him to the foreground because he was there.
Now they're just gonna have to add a warning label that says, "Be careful."
That's it, right? Yeah.
It may explode in your face, and they're gonna have a guy with like holding his eye or something.
Yeah. Like a little like one of the like little black stick men in the black text, and he's like,
Yeah,
the red
exactly.
lightning bolts coming out.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
my eye, or his eyes on the ground or something.
All right.
I love seeing those like weird ass warning signs that was like somebody had to do that like to get this sign here. Like it's so specific that like
Yeah.
only one person ever probably did this, and now they have a sign for it.
There's Butterface Vance.
Oh my goodness. Jethro. He kind of looks. That doesn't look like JD Vance.
I
What
know,
does
right?
anymore? What does look like JD Vance these days?
Yeah,
feel like-
what really is JD Vance anyway?
Yeah, like I can't. Is he bald? Does he have a Jerry curl? I don't know.
He's more of like an idea.
A concept. He
A
looks
muse.
like he looks like a character in like one of those like 90s like rom-com movies that like
Hangs
doesn't get the girl but then like comes back years later and like has a glow up.
out
Yeah,
with his
right.
butter, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what he looked like right after he tried to ride the donkey.
Yeah.
Gave the donkey pink eye.
I gave the donkey thing and not the other way around.
Yeah. He sits on the donkey with his messy diaper.
Boo.
Ew.
So, you heard about like all those fucking people dying this week?
Oh, dude, I'm wearing my Ozfest 2001 shirt tonight
Aw.
Yeah.
for the show. Ozzy,
Ozzy, what? Hulk Hogan,
Ozzy, Hulk Hogan.
the Malcolm Jamal Warner guy,
Malcolm Jamal Warner is
and Chuck Mangione.
That's a sad case, man, because he just drowned. Like it wasn't like it was
What happened to him? I mean, I know he drowned, but is there any more like
more
drown?
details?
Yeah, like where did he drown?
Yeah, like how does that? Like how does a person? Let's see. Like, let's see.
Well, I don't know what I would call him. He wasn't really my uncle. He was like an uncle-in-law, I guess. Kind of like an uncle that I never really knew. But he had like an aneurysm while he was swimming, and he like drowned that way.
Oh.
So
Like,
this is
passed out underwater.
this is what they know, and it's pretty awful, dude. Because Jesus fucking Christ, he still looks so young. Like we stay younger longer, man. Like he looks like he looks like he did on the Cosby Show. Anyway, authorities have clarified. Authorities have clarified that Malcolm Jamal Warner's daughter was not with him in the water during his tragic death. Mr. Warner was playing with his daughter at the seashore at one point. Costa Rica's Judicial Investigation Agency said in a statement, he then left her out of the water and he and a friend of his entered the sea. It was at that moment that they were swept away by the current and the friend managed to get out. However, Mr. Warner was unable to get out and was pulled out by several people on the beach. He received care from the Red Cross officials but was pronounced dead at the scene. Wild.
Oh, so you got
That's
stuck in
crazy.
a rip current.
Yeah.
That happened
that's
to me
what it
when I
sounds
was
like.
like 5.
Oh, scary shit, right?
I remember going from I started at one jetty, and I ended up at the other jetty underwater, just tumbling over and over
Yeah.
again. I couldn't really
Yeah.
see anything or do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really weird.
That was sad.
Ozzy was pretty sad too because even though everybody knew he was sick, it was sort of a shock that he died. I don't think anybody thought that was going to happen.
Yeah, I thought he had a couple years left.
Everybody
Yeah.
thought he was going to die for years now. What do you mean?
Well, sort of. but then after a while, somebody gets to a point where you just go, oh, they'll never die, like Keith Richards kind of shit.
Yeah, was Keith
And
Richards
Ozzy
alive?
just, but like, I mean, look, I don't think dying is ever worth shit. But I will say for the people who are still alive, it's pretty insane for him to put on a massive show that sort of honors his entire career and then die like a week later. Like it was like that's like the craziest thing. That sounds fictional. It sounds like
Well,
that's not supposed to happen.
Do you remember him playing Bark at the Moon during the complete solar eclipse?
I don't know. I don't think so.
That shit was fucking crazy. You don't remember that? During it
No.
was like 5-6 years ago, something like that, maybe.
No, I don't remember. But I will say the clips that I heard from the show recently, I couldn't believe how good he sounded anyway.
Yeah, he did sound
Just-
really good.
Just sounded like Ozzy.
Mm-hmm.
Like he just, you know what I mean? But like he was, yeah, man. And all the money that they made like $200 million off of that entire show, and he donated all of it. So like kids with cancer and like leukemia. And yeah, so I have my 2001 Ozfest shirt on. And that's back when my band used to get backstage passes to Ozfest because we were sponsored by Jägermeister. And they would give us free tickets to Ozfest and backstage passes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
never met Ozzy, but I did meet some other people. I've talked about that before.
Mm-hmm. What was your
Nobody
thing with
was-
E-Town? Didn't you have
That-
like some kind of conflict with them or something?
No, I never had any conflict with E-Town. My band was asked to open for E-Town Concrete, and I turned it down at the time because there was a hardcore gang in the area that basically spanned the whole East Coast at that time, and things were getting really weirdly violent. And it started to become one of those things where it's like if your band wasn't associated with them at a hardcore show, they'll kick the shit out of you, or like it just seemed like it just was a sort of environment where people were just getting hurt for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
And it was getting real out of hand, and I really didn't feel that if we played that show that was going to be safe for the people that were coming to see our band. And I don't know, it just seemed rough. It's just kind of the E-Town thing is kind of weird to me that they were so deeply embraced by the hardcore culture. I mean, I guess not totally, but I honestly, like, I listened to the Renaissance the other day, and I'm like, everybody would hate me if I said this, but this is more of a new metal band than a hardcore band. And, it's kind of weird to me. But I did see them at Sounds of the Underground one year, a couple years after this show. And that was definitely probably the most violent mosh pit I ever went in. I thought I was going to die. And when E-Town went on, there were so many cops, like so many fucking cops. And that was the only show I ever went to in my life where like you're standing in the pit and you look off in the distance and like there's an 18-wheeler kind of parked in the distance and there's a cop standing on top of it with a shotgun because, again, the association that they had. As soon as E-Town signed on to that show, which they weren't supposed to play, the Sayreville Police Department put 20 more cops on it just because they were playing. So, as you could see, I just didn't want the drama of doing that show because we had some associations with the hardcore community, but we weren't ingrained in it the way they would have, I feel, preferred us to be in order for that show to not go a negative direction.
Yeah.
But I do love E-Town Concrete.
Well, that's interesting. I thought it was something else.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But Ozfest was pretty fucking crazy. Some guy mistook me for he thought I was Corey from Slipknot. I got mistook as him while I was there, and it was a super weird encounter. Corey Taylor.
Yeah.
And somebody thought I was him, and it was very, very, very weird because it wasn't backstage or anything. It was just walking around. And at the time, nobody knew what Slipknot looked like yet. Like 2001, Slipknot still has the masks on all the time, and they hadn't taken them off, so nobody knew what they looked like. And I had long hair at the time, and I'm like walking through the crowd, and this guy sort of was just like, "Hey, what's up, man?" And I was like, do I know this guy? Like, I don't know. Like, I play shows in the area everywhere. That happens all the time. And I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" He's like, "Do you remember me?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Remember?" He goes, "We were hanging out in that hotel, doing all those drugs." And I was like,
I think I would remember that.
"No." And he's like, "You're the lead singer of Slipknot, right?" And I go, "No." And he goes, oh, sorry, never mind. And then he just walked the fuck away. Like, and it wasn't like he was fucking with me. This guy was having like a genuine encounter.
You just heard a underground story from some random about them doing drugs with somebody.
Could be making it up, but I wouldn't be surprised back then, man. They were off the fucking, they were fucking crazy back then.
Slipknot was a lot of fucking people.
It's 9 people.
Their stage presence is crazy.
Yeah, the first time I ever saw Slipknot was totally by accident. Because, like, I didn't know who the fuck they were. I was going to see Cold Chamber. And then Amen opened the show, and that was the first time I saw them. And Amen was Snot with a different singer. And Coal Chamber was the headliner, and Slipknot went on right before Coal Chamber, and it was at Convention Hall in Asbury Park. And I didn't know who the fuck Slipknot was. I just remember getting there, and there was a lot of Slipknot fans. I was like, what did I miss? Like, who the hell is this? And then these 9 fucking lunatics in jumpsuits all come out on stage, and it was just the craziest shit. It was so fucking loud, like you couldn't even make out anything. It was just a fucking mess. But it was a great show. Definitely not something you fucking forget. But the second time I saw them was at this Ozfest from the shirt that I'm wearing. I saw Slipknot there, and we were sitting in the 3rd row. And I was there with my friend, and his girlfriend was there, and me and her used to fight all the time. And she got up. She wanted to get good pictures, and she had a camera, and she stands up on the edge of the stage where she definitely shouldn't have fucking been. And she stands up on the seat and basically leans onto the stage. And the guy in Slipknot with the long nose, he comes running over to the edge of the stage, and he's this fucking close to her. And she holds up a camera, and he just goes, phew, and he spits all the fuck over her. And I was just like, ah! I thought it was the funniest shit I'd ever fucking seen in my life. And I was also a 3rd row for a Papa Roach when they did the mud fight, which I think you could probably look up on YouTube. Where basically it was raining out, and everybody that was on the lawn area tore the lawn apart and was throwing all the grass on the fucking stage. And it was like a whole big thing. And apparently the next night, Ozzy came out on stage with the lead singer of Papa Roach and made him apologize to the PNC Bank Arts Center for destroying it the day before.
No.
Yeah. And I met the lead singer of Papa Roach that day. And I told that story recently. But we were backstage, and there was a fucking porta-john. And the porta-john, there's all this noise in there. And the door comes flying open. And what's his name? Jacoby? Is that his name from Papa Roach? I think that's something Jacoby.
Jacoby and Myers?
He's just a cool guy, but he comes walking over, and he's just screaming, and he's got this big scab on his forehead, and we're like, what the hell? Why is this guy? What is this big scab? Maybe he got in a fight or something. And then you see them come out on stage, and he's taking the microphone, and he's beating himself in the forehead with it, and there's just blood gushing everywhere, and you're like, oh, that's why he's got the scab on his forehead.
Yeah. That'll do it. I think I saw them open up for Metallica.
Papa Roach?
No, Slipknot.
Oh, Slipknot?
Yeah. That was an interesting show.
Yeah.
It was kind of wild.
I like Slipknot.
I love Slipknot. I don't think I ever met any of those guys. But I did meet the bass player from Mudvayne.
Oh.
And he was really fucking cool.
They didn't really scream approachable.
Slipknot?
Yeah.
I would say they probably do now.
All wearing masks and
Right, yeah.
grunting at people and just
Yeah.
trying to punk people and shit. Yeah, I don't know.
I was glad that they didn't keep that up for too long. It was fun in the beginning, but it's after a while it becomes just it is a gimmick, but it becomes weirdly over the top gimmicky if you never take the mask off and show people who the fuck you really are under there. And so now I don't know. I think it's good that they did that.
Yeah, I think at a certain point when people don't know what you look like after years and years, once they finally do find out, it's almost disappointing. It's not the same. It doesn't.
Jacoby Shaddix, that's his name. Yes, thank you. I've had several weird encounters in my life with Papa Roach.
There's a band that's doing that now. They're really
Doing what?
they're just in nobody knows who they are. But they're they've really blown up. Sleep Token?
Sleep Token, yeah. Sleep Token has really blown up. Big time.
But nobody
Sarah
knows
Hollywood
who.
Undead is another one with the masks. And they didn't take them off for a long time. Everybody loves Sleep Token.
Yeah.
I see Sleep Token all over the fucking place.
Hollywood Undead said the reason why they wore the mask is because they talk shit about so many people in their neighborhood. They thought they would get their asses kicked constantly.
Yeah. Wasn't JD Vance part of Slipknot?
No, he can never be that cool.
Maybe Jerry Curl Vance was.
I just can't believe JD Vance was.
I've never seen Guar's faces.
Really? No,
Oh, really?
they take the masks off.
Yeah, they take the masks off, yeah.
I've never I've never seen it without the masks.
They did a TED talk. Not they. What's his name? Oh god, I feel like a bad War fan now. They did a really interesting TED talk. One of the lead singer did a really interesting TED talk about growing up in Richmond and how it's like such an absurd place. The people in Richmond have absurd values, and so that's how Gore kind of was born. It's a really, really interesting talk. But
I opened for Guar once.
oh, I love Gore.
We almost started a riot.
Rick, I'm gonna send you.
All right. Send it along. What do we got?
This one tells a whole story.
A story of Vance?
A story of, well, like a butter bombing.
Oh, man.
And Pat was not having it.
Oh my god.
What?
What?
What's up with Pat's arms, dude?
Hey, I just keep looking worse and worse.
He has fighting arms. They were meant to be like angry fists.
Hold on. I want to be able
Because
to...
JD Vance fucking set your butter wagon on fire, dude.
You have to come after
He's
him.
holding the fiery torch for fuck's
Nobody
Hold on.
sets my butter on fire. Damn it.
And gets away with it.
Hold on. I want to do this in a way where I can zoom into the good parts.
Hmm.
Let's really examine what we've got here, because we got a lot here. All right, so here's
Look at his angry fucking. Look at his arsonist face, dude.
arsonist Vance. Okay, we got a lot of butter here. And what is he?
He's holding a flaming
wand?
torch.
Oh, a flaming torch. Oh.
No.
These are two people I don't want to fuck with. Here we go.
The butter gang strikes again.
Yeah.
What is he holding in his other hand?
Yeah, it looks like a
That's
credit
part of
card.
the real picture. I don't know
Oh.
what the fuck it is.
Are his cheeks really that chubby in real life? Every picture I see of him, he's got chubby cheeks.
It's hard to know anymore.
It is. I gotta
That,
look up a real picture.
The history books of the future are going to be really confused about how to represent JD Vance.
That's gonna be the best part.
Yeah.
Like, nobody really knows what he looks like
Yeah.
anymore.
No,
Oh God.
despite media being on him 24 hours a day, people are confused about what JD Vance looks like. But yeah, he does have that fat baby face.
This is a horrible picture of him, and he looks like he wears eyeliner. Very
Yeah, he wears
bisexual.
eyeliner, yes.
He does.
Yeah.
He wears
That's
that one
confirmed.
all the time.
He wears it all the time, yeah.
Bisexual coded. I fucking knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah, it's
I wish
all-
he would just
it's-
come out and say it, because it's fine.
It'd be good for the world.
Yeah. Look
A
at his
Republican
I'll
that's
put it in the chat.
bisexual as a
Yeah.
vice president.
Yeah.
They all. I mean, here's the thing. They all are. like
Yeah. Yeah.
every,
Sure.
like Grinder. Whenever there's like when the RNC comes into a town, the
Sure.
Grinder rates go up. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
It's like a
So why, you
well-known.
know, why be like that? You guys could unify the whole world, but instead you have to bank a living on living a lie.
Yeah, like it's just.
It's just so unnecessary. Just be you. Just be the real thing.
Yeah.
His
gosh.
arm is awkwardly placed, Sarah. Butter Pat's right massive arm, like, it's just.
He has so many veins, dude. Like, you look like you've been like fucking lifting weights for like days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turning that butter.
Churning that butter.
You look like you're like mimicking how to drive a big rig, but
Yeah.
drunk.
Yeah, right. You're like, so I was out the other night, like,
The
riding the
AI
truck.
wouldn't allow me to have angry Pat holding up a middle finger. It wouldn't let me do that.
My head is fucking huge. So disproportionate.
Oh my god. You look at pictures of I'm probably gonna say her name wrong. Usha Vance.
Usha.
Before she was the second for whatever lady, and after, like, it's so wow. He's like sucking the life out of her. Like she looks so happy.
Yeah.
She looks like healthy. She's smiling, and then it's just like sad, depressed, wrinkles, graying hair.
Yeah.
Like you got money
Haven't
now,
they?
girl.
They've been together since college, haven't they?
Yeah, they've been together a long time, and they had a traditional Indian wedding.
Yeah. Dude, it makes me very confused about JD Vance. Like, dude, the party you're in is not the party where that. This is what I'm saying. Is this? Doesn't that seem like unexpected?
No, and yes, yes and no. I mean, he's a
He's
a
Donald
man.
Trump's vice president.
Yeah.
So it's just okay. The more we talk about him and the more we figure out about him, the less strange it seems to me. But if you don't know much about JD Vance and he's Donald Trump's vice president, and you hear that he did that he's in a biracial family, it's not what you'd expect from that party.
Oh, did you see Donald Trump checking his wife out? Oh, that made me feel so
yeah, that's something.
creepy.
Yeah, that's something.
Dude, like my skin crawled because it looked like he was gonna like grab her. I don't even know how to describe the. It was so uncomfortable.
Was it like when you go to your relative's house and they're like, "Why?" It's like a weird uncle, and he's like, "Give me a hug. Where's my hug?"
It was
Could you
at
give
the
me a hug?
inauguration. She was standing in front of him and she was bending over. I think she was talking to a kid, and he was right behind her. And he like you just have to see. It's you can't watch him and go, oh, he was thinking of something else.
Right.
Like
God.
there's no way to ever walk away thinking anything other than what it looks like, and it just makes your skin crawl.
Let's see.
I've
You think
never
that this
seen
would be fine? Like, this would be easy to find?
Not anymore. That's so creepy. But see, he does stuff like that all the time, I feel like. And it's like it's very strange how nobody picks up on it, or how like they can just excuse it away. It does not make sense to me how I don't know.
Let's see. I cannot. How come I can't find this? Like, this was everywhere, and now
It's
it's
weird because like I
impossible to
just saw
locate.
it again like yesterday or the day before.
Let's see. No, not that, man. I don't know, but you can't mistake it for anything else. It's really rough. Oh well, whatever. How do you guys say this word? I'm gonna put a word in the Twitch chat. Where the fuck? Here it is. Do you see it? What I wrote there?
Button?
Okay, good.
Oh.
Everybody agree
I
with that?
have it. I have the video.
Oh, good. Send me that in the meantime.
I'll put it in the Teams chat.
Okay.
It's a Facebook video. It's the only one that I could see.
Okay. Let's see here. Yep. No, not that. Let's see. There we go. Why does it insist on this? Copy link. Let's go. Oh boy. Oh boy. There we go.
Does it show the whole part
It does.
when he's like?
Here it is. The
There.
touching her
like-
her back thing is
I
weird.
wish that it wasn't cut and it showed
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
whole clip, because he's like staring and staring
Ew.
and staring at her, and then he
Yeah.
like can't help. He like puts his hand out like he shouldn't, but he does, and then he does
Ew.
it, and then he's just like,
There it is.
stop.
Oh, that's so gross. Oh my God. Oh. See, now if I were JD Vance, I would immediately start swinging.
Yeah, right. Be like, dude, what are you doing?
Oh, that's so gross.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ew.
Yeah, man, Trump is messy, dude.
Ugh. I don't know. God was taking the wrong people this week, or whoever's up there. Just that's all I
Yeah,
gotta
no
say.
shit, right?
Except Hulk Hogan, I don't really give a fuck about that.
Yeah,
to
Hulk
be honest
Hogan's a
with you.
fucking asshole. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit not. I don't have mixed feelings about it, but I can remember fondly as a child that I liked Hulk Hogan a lot when I was a kid. And if it had stopped there, it would be a real bummer, you know, that he died. And in a fucked up way, if I cut off the timeline there, it's kind of a bummer. But then who the fuck?
Apparently, a bunch of other wrestlers fucking hated him back then too. They all hated him.
Yeah. That's what I found out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like he recently took pictures waving a flag at Alligator Alcatraz and shit, and I'm like, dude, like what happened to you, man? Like you're in the World Wrestling Federation. Like you knew people from all over the world. Like what's going on, man? Like what the hell are you doing? He reminds me. He turned into the president from Idiocracy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How would you cheer that on?
Yeah.
Well-
very fucking weird.
Not
Why you
cheering
go-
anything on now.
Yeah. Why are you going there for photo ops?
Well, it's real hot where he is. If
Yeah.
if that place
for sure.
exists.
For sure.
It was real hot there.
He loved dropping the N-bomb left and right.
Yeah, he was a racist piece of shit.
Yeah, he was a racist, man.
I have no fond memories of him, so I can't.
Has
I-
anybody ever seen the Hulk Hogan sex tape?
Why would anyone watch?
Yeah,
this?
we're all racing. We're all racing to that.
I'm just wondering if out of curiosity anybody
No
was
one
like,
is
what
this.
this
No
like?
one here is that fucking curious. No one.
Nope.
Well, I read
could've-
somewhere.
I heard
I
about
read
it one
somewhere-
time. I was like, nah, I'm not watching that.
Yeah, well, so his friend asked him to bang his wife, and his friend watched, and they filmed it.
What?
And apparently, like, Hulk Hogan was like burping and farting through the whole thing, and then he like had to get up to go to the bathroom at one point, and people said his nuts looked like 2 raisins.
I could have went my whole life without knowing that.
I mean,
And I would
you
have
do
been just
steroids for
fine.
that
Yeah.
long.
What'd you say?
You do steroids for that long, you know, something's gonna happen.
But
Yeah,
that
for
can't be
sure.
true. Wasn't it last week we were talking about the who's that guy?
The Liver King.
Yeah, he doesn't look like. Maybe his balls are shriveled up like that though.
Yeah, we've not seen his balls.
It's a thing that happens, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Your
I didn't
balls
know
shrivel
that.
up. Yeah. Sometimes people grow hair all over the fucking place. A lot of acne. Like incredible acne. Like you can't believe what you're seeing. It's like somebody got shot with like 100,000 BBs. Like it's all across the chest and the back. And
The
sometimes
Liver
the
King
voice,
doesn't have it.
the
That's
pitch of the voice goes up.
Oh,
But for women, it goes down.
women can do well. I guess women can do everything, but why would a woman do steroids? I've never
Bodybuilding
seen-
women. Women who
Oh.
are bodybuilders.
I mean, go for it. I'm not angry.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. If you know the risks and whatever, and you're fine with it, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
But Hulk Hogan wasn't like. I wouldn't consider him to be like a bodybuilder.
I would say back in the 80s, he'd be closer to that, though.
Really?
With the 24-inch pythons.
Let me look at this. I have to look this up.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan.
I mean, here's the thing. Even though he wasn't a bodybuilder, though, he was big. And it was like no secret that all the guys in the WWF and all that shit, they were all on steroids.
Oh, big, like tall.
Yeah, but even then, I mean, he's a big dude. Like, watch him make muscles. Like, get, like, flexing Hulk Hogan in the 80s.
Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh. People watched his sex tape.
Yeah, I would say that's likely. I mean, like, nobody here is at all curious.
No. No, Rick.
There's
It's like-
absolutely not.
See,
It's like when John Wayne Bobbitt, for example, when John Wayne Bobbitt did a porno, a lot of people watched it just out of curiosity because his dick had been cut off and they put it back on and they claimed his dick worked. So when he did a porno movie, people were like, I just got to know what's going on here. I never saw it, but I remember that being the case.
I'm at a
I
point
mean, you're
in my
not
life-
curious for
I'm at a
somebody's
point in my life-
reattached dick?
No, I'm at a point in my life where
Nope.
I know things get just burned in my brain,
You
and
can't let them go.
certain things I'm just like, it's not worth having in there. I don't want
Yeah,
it
sure.
creeping up at like some weird time when I don't want to be thinking about that.
Sure.
Like I'm done with that shit. I've seen too much fucked up shit on like rotten.com and all that
Sure,
weird shit
yeah.
back in the day. Like
Yeah, for real.
I'm good. Like I don't need any more of that shit. I'm good.
I just have no desire to see that.
Which one, Hulk Hogan or John
All
Wayne
of
Bobbitt?
it. All of it.
Okay, yeah.
You know, I don't need to know if it works. I'm not sleeping with you. You're not sleeping with me. Just stay in your lane.
I know it makes me a bit of a freak, but I got to disagree a little bit here. If you got your dick cut off and sewn back on, I'm just curious. And you say it works.
I mean,
I
I
mean,
guess
is there a
it's,
scar all the way around, like rings in a tree trunk, or?
it's got to be relevant for it. It wouldn't be relevant for people who don't have a penis. But I'm like, I don't give. I
Listen,
just
if
don't
you
care.
got your arm cut off
Mhm.
and they put it back on and it worked perfectly afterwards, I'd be like, wow, that's incredible.
Mhm.
You know, what does that scar look like? I mean, a whole arm coming off and going back on is crazy. You know what I mean? It's amazing. A working penis seems like something that is unlikely. Like, I almost can't believe it unless I see it. And what if they put it on crooked and the head's all pointed the wrong way? Didn't a dog
Yeah.
find it too after, like, when she threw it out the window? Or was that just a part of the myth?
That was probably a myth.
Well, if a dog did chew on it, there's a lot of other holes to sew up before you put it back on.
Yep.
Or you see some sort of weird skin glue. Plus, if he pees, what if it sprays out in a bunch of different directions because of all the dog tooth holes?
These aren't things I'd ask myself.
These are things
I'm thinking about.
I'm just curious about. I just think about things like that sometimes. I don't think. Don't you want to know?
No, I'm good without knowing.
He goes to piss and it comes out like a flower pot, like it just several streams.
I wish the best for that person, but I'm fine without knowing that information.
You call the surgeon all angry. Doc,
Yeah.
I sprung a leak.
Oh,
He's like tire
man.
patch of glue. It's just a small hole. We cleaned out all the dog's saliva so you don't get an infection.
Maybe a dog. Yeah, dogs do eat anything. So
Yeah, they don't know. They probably just think it's a hot dog. Which brings us back probably closer to the original conversation of the show. That hot dog was eaten from the middle.
Oh, gross.
Okay, well, are we gonna shut it down for the night on that note?
Yep.
All right. Well, listen, everybody. Thank you for joining us this evening. If you're new to the show, please go ahead and follow us and subscribe to us. Is really awesome if you want to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and mute y'all. Okay. All right. Okay. Everyone is muted. And again, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Good night, good night, good night. And we will see you here next Friday night for episode 7 of season 24. And yeah, we'll see you then. Have a great night. There it is.
We know it's hard to get up and pretend we aren't all melting in a cesspool of multiplying nightmarish horrors. Take a breath. We'll sift through this together. Tune into Awesome Talk every Friday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern on Twitch.